Beautiful roads though, fucking hell. Oh, which way are you going, dickhead? Oh yeah, mate, get me knee down, get me fucking knee down. Oh yeah! Prynhawn da, sŵdych chi, agwych. So that was ancient Elvish for those that are into their Lord of the Things. Right, so I've basically just done this video and realised I didn't plug my microphone in because I'm a dick. I just did all this, so I'm going to make it really quick. Premise of this video is basically I'm getting my ECU flashed. So just before I take it out, I wanted to do a quick sort of comparison video at different RPMs. Now the summary of the last video that I did was essentially that third gear and over, this bike tends to lag. It's got a tendency to kind of dip in the RPMs. First gear was ridiculously just aggressive, like it's insane. You try and do a decent you know, start in first gear, and it's just impossible because it just wants to flip you. Fucking hell. So the issue with this bike is that in third gear and above there's a flat line in the mid-range and it's not very nice. So basically when you're in third gear, second gear on this bike is fucking potent, man. This thing will rip your fucking dick off. But the thing is with second gear and even first gear to some extent is the feel that the bike gives you. It really gives you this like positive feel, sort of response back to the human, whereas third gear and upwards can feel very vague. Now also, you know, the fueling on these things aren't, you know, is not particularly what it's renowned for. The two main things that this bike is synonymous with being bad with, thank you sir, is oh, doggy, is the suspension being terrible and the fueling being completely off due to the Euro emission stuff. So getting it flashed, I can't get it dyno run at the minute, unfortunately, just because of the way things are in the world, with the pandemic going on. But the guys at P3 Tuning, Paul, really nice guy, he's sorted me out, and 180 quid for a flash, and if I want to dyno it afterwards and get everything finely tuned, they take the £180 off the original price it is for a dyno. So yeah, I mean, that's the thing with this bike, is that the fueling is off. It's just not very smooth or linear. I mean, look at that. It's just, the fueling is terrible. You know, getting everything smoothed out and hopefully get that mid-range back up again. Second gear is insane. Second gear is a really nice gear, but third, you know, giving it a full handful, it takes a while for the butterfly valves to kick open. Hello mate, you alright? I think he's got a camera on as well. But well, there's Manchester over there, by the way. You can just about see it through the haze. It's me again, sir. Hello. Doing my... oh god, here we go. Cheers. Cheers, mate. Thank you. Yeah. There's a lot of bikers out today. Second gear is just... even second gear's got a little bit of a, you know, it feels like it wants to give a bit more. Third gear, 5,000 RPM at 40 mile an hour, that's 100% throttle, and then it takes off as soon as it gets up to 8,000-9,000, something like that, which is look at that now. But even then it kind of lags behind a bit. And then obviously fourth gear, exactly the same thing. So you've got to really work the bike. And don't get me wrong, this bike isn't slow in any sense of the imagination at all. But it really is a thing of anything above second gear, you've got to work it, man. And it's a weird feeling. Trail brake. Get out of the fucking road, Jesus Christ, man. Fucking douche. Oh, see what I mean? The fueling then? My fucking god, mate. out! But like I said, the fueling needs to be sorted. So for example, if I'm in third gear, in 30 mile an hour, there's not much feel to it at the bottom end. I'm in third gear, 3,000–4,000 RPM. It just feels very, yeah, it wants to go, but it just hasn't, oh dear, it just hasn't got that feel that I'm looking for, you know. And that's 100% throttle, and it just takes its time to open up. So let's go down to Rostern. I've never been down this way on a bike before, and I know it's pretty treacherous at the best of times, so we'll just take this one easy. Oh my god. Oh, I don't like that at all. That's fucking awful. Okay, it's probably the best idea to have come down here, to be honest, but hey diddly day day day, suck on my nay nay bay. Yeah, I remember this coming down here in the ice once. That was fucking terrifying. Move bird, you fucking twat. Jesus Christ, it shit me like that, mate. Fucking hell. Sicily Mills up here. Nice fishing ground. I've not been down here in a while. Yeah. Second gear, the front end wants to come up, and then the suspension just taps the floor and you're fucked. This is Rostern. This is a little village, obviously. I used to come up here and go to the church up there, because there was a beautiful view. No authorised access, bollocks. Oh Jesus, I almost dropped the bike then. Fucking hell. Gotta love an adverse camber, eh? Fucking Jesus, that shit me up. Fucking hell. This is one for the suspension test, isn't it? Fucking road is shit. My god. Oh, fucking hell. What the fuck was that? Fucking hell, it sounds like them horses. Bloody hell. It just feels like it's got a lot more to give. Unfriendly in a way. And so if you keep your hand, if you let the revs catch up with what your hand's doing, it's all right. But again, in the lower gears, sorry, in the higher gears, it just makes it just lulls in the mid range, and then absolutely smashes you in the face at the top, which is not it's not ideal, to be honest. Because you want to have that linearity when it comes to the power on a motorbike. You might hear the word linear and think, oh, that's bad, but if you have a linear feel to the power curve in a motorbike, it helps you to be able to control the power so much nicer, you know, so much easier. Now if I'm in third gear now doing 30 and I'm doing 40, 30, 50, whatever in third gear, there's a lag to the input. You're gonna let me get past there, dickhead? Jesus Christ.